Hello friends, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are of course setting up our bullet journals for the final month of 2021, the final theme, and for this very special one I decided to do something a little more crafty than I usually do. I'm going to be using these scraps of wrapping paper, which I'm sure all of us have lying around from the last holiday season, and I'm going to use that to create tiny little parcels on my bullet journal pages to create a festive Christmas present theme. To save a bit of time in this video, I cut out all of my Christmas present shapes off camera last night. And at this point I feel I have to mention that this is a very quick and easy theme to do. I think my overall filming time was less than 2 hours, which is a lot less than I usually take for a bullet journal theme, but it's a little tedious to cut out all the little pieces from your wrapping paper. That's why I did it the night before filming this, so I don't have to do everything in one sitting. But for my cover page, I basically started out by writing my title, December, and then sketching all the shapes of the presents all around, so I would know exactly in what shapes and sizes I would have to cut my wrapping paper, and then cut it out and glued it in. And then I'm gonna go in with my Fineliner and add some ribbons and bows and kind of outline everything, so it's not just the cut out wrapping paper but also a little bit of pencil here and there. And as you can see for my quote page next to it, which isn't really a quote page here, but I did a round parcel instead of all the rectangular ones I'm doing in the rest of the spread, and I just wrote a simple to and from above and below the round parcel. Of course, if you don't celebrate Christmas or you already have a different theme in mind for this month, you can always recreate this theme in any other month and just use regular birthday wrapping paper and use this theme idea that way. Or if you don't have any wrapping paper lying around for you to use, you can always draw on the patterns with your pencils and your markers, or use some washi tape or stickers to decorate. The possibilities are really endless with this. Moving on to my calendar spread, I did my regular calendar grid that I always do every month, and then cut out some more parcels in different shapes and sizes and glued them all around the grid. December is actually a super busy month for me, not just life and work wise, but also with this channel and my bullet journal. I am currently working on my bachelor thesis, which I really want to finish before Christmas for the most part, but also I have so many videos that I want to produce and post this month. I'm going to post a video of me making some holiday cards for you to get some inspiration, but also some Christmas planning spreads like a gift tracker, card tracker, stuff like that. And then of course we've got our 2022 bullet journal setup and our January setup, which also have to be filmed this year. So it's really a lot I've got on my plate right now, but I'm as usual very excited for the holiday season. I love Christmas and I always like to do as many spreads and cards and other art-related stuff around the holiday season. Moving on to my next two spreads, which are my budget tracker and a little space for notes, which are two spreads I always do in my monthly setups. And of course I am decorating these two pages as well with my wrapping paper rectangle / Christmas parcels, and there's really not much more to explain about this, so I'll just leave you to enjoy the Christmassy music in the background and watch what I'm doing. Next up is this spread that I'm doing right here, which I always do around Christmas, just for fun. It's my counting down to Christmas drawing / doodle advent calendar, whatever you want to call it. And it's basically just 24 blank spaces scattered around the page, and every day leading up to Christmas in December I will be drawing a Christmassy doodle in one of them. The past few years I made kind of a little guide and wrote out beforehand which doodle would go on which day, but this year I decided to just go with it and draw what I felt like that day. And also this saves a bit of space on the page because I don't have to make the space to draw the guide. And to decorate, I actually made some more spaces when I measured everything out, and in some of the spaces I glued in more of my wrapping paper, parcels, and that's pretty much it for this spread. And now moving on to the final 2 pages in this video. It's my first weekly spread for December. As some of you might know, I've mentioned it in a couple of videos, but I always like to start my weekly spreads on the first day of the month and not the first Monday of the month, which means that sometimes I have only a couple of days of a week in my first weekly spread. Like here, we've only got 5 days in this first week of December, and I actually really like when that happens because it leaves a lot of space for decorating and also a big space for me to add a little place for notes. If you've made it this far in the video and you celebrate Christmas, comment down below what's your favorite thing about Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, what is your favorite thing about winter time. Personally, I love decorating my flat for Christmas and also doing anything artsy related to Christmas, and of course Christmas cookies, Christmas drinks. I could go on, but let's stop here and get ready to move on to the final flip through. So here it is, the final look at my December theme. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video and seeing the theme I created. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, please hit that subscribe button and the bell, and of course come back to the channel for all the fun Christmassy videos I told you about earlier. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you next time. Bye!